going to learn some basic iMovie editing. So if you're newer to iMovie, in order to edit, you need to first open iMovie, and we're going to start a new project. In iMovie, projects are where everything is housed, so the project is like their name for movie. So we're going to wait. You can see it takes a little time for that to wait. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple videos and music and put them together to show you the different editing techniques. If you need shortcuts for how to do things like Command B, Command Z, it's all on the board under Kevin Hart on the east wall of the classroom, so the information's there. Okay, so depending on where you're at in iMovie when it opens up, sometimes you'll be on media, sometimes it'll be on theater. You need to go to projects, and in projects, you can create a new project, and you want to create a new movie, not a trailer, new movie. If it asks you about a library, iMovie library is fine, so you click OK. When you create a new project, it does not let you name that project, which is pretty annoying. So it sees it says My Movie 5. I'm going to go back to projects, and I'm going to rename this. So I clicked on projects to get this. I'm going to rename this iMovie Tutorial. Okay, so I have my iMovie tutorial right now, which is this area. In order to select my project, these are all the projects on this computer. There's a lot of them, and so I want to find my project and make sure I'm editing on my project. How do I know it's my project? Because I see it up top here, iMovie tutorial. So make sure you are selecting the project that you are on. When I do that, my media is important because a lot of the stuff you'll be taking is from your iPhotos library. So you can click on iPhotos library. In iPhotos library, you can see my albums, and that'll show you all the albums that you've created. And so you can see specifically Scary Movie Practice here, Patrick and Andrews Studio Interview, and Squad Day photos. So those are from the iMovie libraries on this computer. I actually want to find videos that I've downloaded, so I go to Finder and I go to Downloads. If I can't do that, I can search for downloads here. And I've recently downloaded several videos. Here's an MLK tribute video. So let's say I want to put that video down here. So I just drag it into my iMovie. I'm still holding down the button until it gets here, and I let go. It'll put this in here. You see it has the music down below, the sound, and it has the images up above. I can pull this little tab here to make this movie look longer or shorter. It's not changing the length of the movie. It's just showing how detailed I want to see everything for my editing. So that's the first step, pulling into movies. I want to take off the music on this, so because I want to add my own music, so I'm dragging this volume completely down. You see I make it so that it has these arrows up and down, and I'm dragging it down because I want to put new music below it. So the music I'm going to put is Tupac, Keep Your Head Up. And so I have that in here. I drag the music down below it. And let's just see how that looks when I push the space bar to play. Okay, so I think that's really cool and works out really well. Now you see how this video, the song is long in the video. I can click on that and I can use Command B to break. Command B to break. Click on the part I want to delete and make sure it's highlighted with yellow around it and delete. So that's how you select and delete something. Click on it, delete. That deleted everything. Uh-oh, I want to go back in time. Command Z is in zebra and goes back, and I get everything back. If I want to break specific parts of this, let's say I don't want to put the White House in here, I click Command B to break, go to where the next image is, where I want it, and then I will push Command B again to break, and then I can delete either this part or I can delete this part. So I'm going to delete this part here, and then that disappears, and this will go seamlessly together. You can also pull in and out the videos to show less or more on the end, so that's another way to edit. Another thing I can do is I can add text and titles with the title section here. There's two ways to add titles. I can have a title that's just by itself with a black background, where I just drop it in, put it into place, click on here, MLK, MLK. Okay, I push this check to lock it in, and then that's there. Or I can actually have titles on top of pictures here. So I put sad, Okay, let's put civil rights marching. Okay, so now that civil rights marching I put in there. Okay, so then it goes over the top of the video that you see here. So pretty basic editing. Command B, being able to lower and raise volumes. I can break up the song. When you break something, Command B, you have to have it selected. And you see when I zoom in again, it makes these bigger. So this says this is only 6.8 seconds, so I can see it really detailed if I zoom way in, but typically I like to leave it right at this point, the second click here. So that's very simple editing. Remember iMovie tutorial, that's where my name is. If I go back to projects, I need to make sure that I'm on my movie, that I'm editing my movie, which is this one, iMovie tutorial, not the other ones that you see here. If you need media, where you're importing media, you click on this My Media. If you've imported media, it may be on this side over here.